On the sea, his wife and children were parched from the sun, but the man kept the water bucket to himself. The child cried loudly from thirst.
For the love of God, give them water.
However, the man flew into a rage, then looked away, thinking about eating the boy. But just then, as the man dragged the boy, the mother picked up a stick, hit him on the head, and killed him. She untied the villain's ropes, lifted him up and threw him into the water. Even though the man was dealt with, the woman couldn't be happy, because a plague broke out on the big ship. The woman had to leave with her children. The boat drifted for 3 months, supplies were exhausted. Finally, just as they were about to starve to death, the woman saw a piece of land ahead. She thought it was an illusion, but after careful observation, she found it was an island. She was overjoyed immediately, hurried to gather her strength to sail. Later, the boat successfully landed. She carefully held the child, waded through the water, stepped onto the soft beach, held the child and couldn't help crying. First, she wanted to feed the child, so she pried open a coconut with a sharp tool, drank the coconut juice to regain strength, then spread a canvas in the corner. Then she laid out the blanket. She kept moving things non-stop. The baby came to help her. At last, she finished building the shelter. After that, she took the child to find fresh water, finally found a bird's egg, but the naughty child broke it. After walking a few steps, they found a stream. She quickly set the baby down and filled the bottle with water, and saw bananas, papayas, and even palm trees. With these fruits, the woman could feed the 2 children. They would never starve again. But just then, the weather on the island suddenly changed. Without warning, a downpour fell. The woman quickly took the 2 children to the shelter to hide from the rain, but found that the tent was useless at all. Helpless, she could only wrap the child in a blanket, letting herself get wet in the rain. Finally, the sun came out, but the shelter had already collapsed. The woman knew they had to build a new shelter. As they were searching along the way, the son suddenly called out, "Mom." She looked back and found that there was actually a small wooden house on this desert island. She immediately got up, followed her son, climbed the steps excitedly, and walked into the house. The boy ran around excitedly. In order to have a chance to be rescued, the woman built a lighthouse on the top of the mountain. It got dark and they finally spent their first night. If you come to this desert island, how long do you think you can survive? Please comment.